One absolutely explosive day for Bitcoin. If you are in the crypto space, unless you've been sleeping under a rock today, you'll be fully aware that Bitcoin hit $64,000 on a whole host of exchanges. Now, time of recording, we're around about 60,500. So what an up, down, we're still up day. It's been absolutely explosive volatility. Longs, shorts, anyone high leverage, especially shorts, but even some longs have been absolutely obliterated today. Market makers are having a lot of fun in this space. You see on the chart, I've got next stop moon. You know that's a bit of fun. You guys know, if you've been a fan of the channel for a long time, my opinions on the space still remain. I still think that this move is going to exhaust at some stage. Whether the bottom is in on Bitcoin, we hope it is. That would be absolutely fantastic news. We've got to expect some kind of a correction here. Now, we've got a bit of a strong wick on this daily candle. The weekly candle will be very significant this week, I truly believe. So we will be watching to see if we see some reversal now. Was 64,000 it, or do you think we are about to blast off to new highs? We'll have to go through 69,000, of course, to hit a brand new all-time high on Bitcoin. The halving is coming. Many people starting to believe now we are going to see a new all-time high on Bitcoin before that halving. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying this content, smash up that like and leave us a comment below on what you think is going to happen next. All kinds of people, commentators, technical analysts, people who've been in the space for a long time, big accounts, big channels. I truly believe not a lot really know what is happening here. I think this has caught a lot of people off guard, bullish or bearish. My personal opinion was I thought we would have seen a more stronger correction. I did think that the ETF high had a chance of holding. It didn't. I did say look out for one more high. We got that, but this has blown my expectations completely out the water, folks. Now, does this absolutely guarantee the bottom is in for Bitcoin? 99.99999% of people will be saying, of course it does. There's absolutely no chance that Bitcoin can go to new lows here. But let's be real, guys. This is still financial markets and absolutely anything can happen. None of this is financial advice. This is all complete speculation, of course. So Bitcoin hitting 64,000. We've dropped $3,500 now. Is that market makers just liquidating some late longs, and then are we going to go back up here? Hard to say, but whatever happens, we know some kind of a top is going to be found, whether that's a new all-time high, double top, whatever it ends up being. Do we not get there? Was that it today? We've got to expect some kind of correction. I think anyone who's been in the space for a while knows that there's extreme euphoria in the market. We know we are in extreme greed for Bitcoin. A top will be found at some stage. That is in all probability, and we should probably look to wait for a correction if we are looking to add to our Bitcoin position. Now, again, Bitcoin hodlers out there or anyone holding Bitcoin, let me know. Did you sell some Bitcoin today? Did you buy some Bitcoin today? Are you just holding? What is your target? Are you looking for over $100,000? Are you looking for $1 million? Let us know. Now, if you want to join the Crypto Rosetta family, of course, you can join the channel membership. We've got lifetime membership NFTs still available for 1,800 ADA. Of course, they are limited to 500 only. So again, links in the description for the Discord. Come and join us for free. If you want information about the channel membership, reach out to any member of the team or hit get lifetime access in the Discord. The 1,800 ADA is payable in installments. You don't have to pay that all in one go. Now, rest of this video, I want to take a look at the rest of the charts because Bitcoin dominance, I've been banging on about this a lot. I mentioned on Twitter, if you want to follow us, it's at Joe's Crypto Chaos, and of course be following at Crypto Rosetta, that I still kind of felt that there was a bit of a trap here on Bitcoin dominance. It dropped out of that ascending channel. However, we can see on the chart that we have climbed back in. We set two lower highs. Everyone thought that was it. Everyone thought the altcoin bull market was next. And Bitcoin has proven to be the big daddy still in the space, the big king, and Bitcoin is still climbing higher now on dominance. So we haven't set a higher high yet, but that does look like a strong daily candle at the moment. Now, I said that Bitcoin has dropped 3,500 here. That Bitcoin dominance is still looking high. If Bitcoin corrects here and this climbs, guys, we will finally see that dominance up, price down expectation that I've had for such a long time, and that may equal some major altcoin wreckage. And I think if this Bitcoin dominance can get up to 57-60%, with the price of Bitcoin going down, do not be fooled. Some of these altcoins have a good chance of seeing lower lows. Again, a lot of people will be thinking, shut the hell up, Joe. What are you talking about? The bottom's in for everything because everyone's looking super, super bullish today. Now, if you want to be super bullish on altcoins, if you want to be patient, if you want to be a little bit more cautious, again, not financial advice, but I have mentioned that 49% area. I've got 48.9 on the chart, around that sort of region. If that breaks, then it's looking good for the altcoin bull market as well. So let's hope for that. Now, if you want to win some altcoins, of course, you can go to cryptcomps.com. You can also win Bitcoin. You can win stable coins. It's only £5 a ticket to win up to £10,000 worth of any cryptocurrency of your choice, or £1 a ticket to win £1,000 worth of cryptocurrency of your choice. Of course, you buying any tickets also helps support the channel, so we really do appreciate that. And it's a skill-based competition. You have to come down here, hit the enter the competition now, get your tickets. There's limited tickets. You can see when the draws are. You can see how it works. We do not decide, of course, who wins this. The draw for the winner is done at random by a regulated independent third party. So go to cryptcomps.com, get your tickets, give yourself a chance of winning £10,000 worth of cryptocurrency. And just want to say on that, had you won £10,000 worth of cryptocurrency at the bottom of the market when Bitcoin was around about 16k, you would be up about 3.5x right now on your investment. So you'd have won a lot more Bitcoin had you hold on. Now, moving back onto the charts, I want to talk about Total Free, talk about those altcoins again, because the altcoins not really moving at the minute with Bitcoin. As you can see, I've got a speculative 5-wave count. Is that completing now? Whether that is happening or not, I see this as the major area of resistance that has been on the chart for weeks. We have now moved into there, which is good. So we need to see, can we break this? Can we get a bit of an altcoin bull market? Now, if we correct, it's not a disaster, folks. If we correct, I've said hold above 457 billion and things are still okay. We're well above that at the minute. Of course, we're at 586. We need to see weeks and weeks and weeks above this to confirm that altcoins bull market. So things looking really, really good for Bitcoin, but not looking bad. Just not looking super, super great for altcoins yet. We still need a lot more confirmation. Anyone who's thinking, you've missed the bottom, what are you talking about? There's so much higher to go. I mean, the top of this up here was, 1.13 trillion that altcoins got to. If we are in a new altcoin bull market, speculative again, we want to see 3, maybe 4 trillion. So long way to go. Still early. Maybe wait for a correction. Do we hold above this? Again, not financial advice, but if you're being cautious, let's see if we hold, then you can look to get in your altcoins. But as we always say, nothing wrong with the dollar cost average strategy all the time. Now, I'm not going to get super bearish on these 5 altcoins that I'm about to show you. I'm just being, again, speculative and saying beware of this, and this is what I am looking at. This is just my own decisions. So, starting off with Algorand. Is it cheap? Is it dead? Again, speculative. You could say possible inverse head and shoulders here. Is it going to play out? Now, these don't always play out. Again, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If we can break above the high that we had in December, which is around about 27 cents, then I think there's a possibility that this right shoulder inverse is playing out, and we should maybe look to target around about 45 cents is going to be the major resistance on Algorand. But again, Algorand is one that is only around about 120-ish percent off the bottom. Still got plenty of room to the upside, this one, if we see that altcoin bull market. I think it's a good project. Go do your own research on it. It's been in the space for a while. But some people saying, oh, it's a dead coin. Maybe there's more enthusiasm in other altcoins. Let us know if you are interested in Algorand, or if you're holding any Algorand, leave us a comment below. However, if we start to roll over here, then that inverse head and shoulders probably isn't playing out. I would not want to see us lose 15 cents again on Algorand. I'm going to say if we lose 15 cents again on Algorand, time of recording it is 21.2 cents. If we lose 15 cents, I think lower lows are probably coming, or maybe a double bottom or return to the lows on Algorand. So not looking great if we lose 15 cents. We've got to stay above there. Now moving on, Polkadot. Again, another one. A few of these charts look very similar. We broke the down trend resistance back in December 2023. Now, We got the run up, great. We came back down, we corrected. Now, we haven't set a higher high yet, so these are key days for DOT. This doesn't look too bad to me at the moment. You can see, when I can find the brush, there it is. You can see over here, high, came down, lower high, thought possibly that's what we've got at the minute, came down, lower high, but then look at this all the way up here. Are we going to get this all the way up here? That would be absolutely fantastic for Polkadot. I'm a little bit cautious and that will happen. I'm not sure because of where Bitcoin is. Again, I kind of feel if Bitcoin does start that correction here, we should expect some drop on altcoins. So this could be the high for DOT at the moment, which I think, has a decent probability. However, next few days are key. If we can get through here and get up here, then the key targets for DOT are going to be between 1050 and 1650. You can see this is kind of the resistance areas. That's the first target we're looking to hit, and then you can see there's a lot of price action in here. But big gap to fill here, kind of when it went straight through. So if we get through to 1050, it wouldn't surprise me if we kind of blast straight through to $16, $15. And then I think we'll hit, significant resistance up there. And then, that's possibly a move, completing up there. And then we'd probably see some pullback, which would be healthy if that happened, because then you'd look for continuation. And that would be what the bull market, to me, would probably look like on Polkadot if it happens. Again, similar to Algorand, there's prices I don't want to see DOT lose. I mean, it could potentially, this could be a lower high. We could be correcting down here and then potentially bounce off here before we go. That wouldn't be too bad. However, if we would sort of to lose around about $5, $4.50, not looking good for DOT down there. If we lost that, which would be about 50% correction from now, I think lower lows are very possible on DOT if that happened. Now, moving on, Nia, this one is a little bit more dodgy looking, potentially, but it could be a trap, and I just want to point this one out. You can see we've kind of got the two sort of peaks here at the moment with one lower. It looks very similar to what happened over here on the all-time high on Nia. So if that was to repeat, again, we have absolutely no idea if that is going to happen. This is just chart pattern. Sometimes I like to take trades on chart patterns. So, a short on Nia here could be, fair value if you're looking to, set your stop loss at the top, which would be around about 450. It wouldn't be too much of a loss dependent as long as your sizing was good. You could look for a similar chart pattern to play out and this to come back down here on Nia potentially. Now, again, that could be a trap. It could just be setting up that pattern, make people get bearish, especially maybe it could come down here. People think, oh no, it's coming down here, and then it blasts off. We see that happen all the time in crypto. Market makers like to play these games. They like to draw these charts and make things difficult for us. So again, dollar cost averaging, Nia still looks a decent price at $3.90 in my opinion. I mean, at the lows, admittedly, yeah, it was under $1, which was, really cheap, but it's still doesn't look too expensive at the moment, but I would possibly maybe look for a correction. I think under $3, and then, it's just going to be one of those ones. If you're into Nia, you may just have to keep buying if it keeps dipping. Now, if it can turn around and just get to the upside here, I think the first resistance is going to come at around about 620. Anything above 620, looking really bullish on Nia, and you'd have to probably expect new highs, or at least head for the highs on Nia, which was around about $20. Now, moving on, Cardano ADA. A lot of people are a fan of this. A lot of people in the Crypto Rosetta family, a lot of our members are very much interested in ADA. I've got decision time ADA on the chart at the moment. Resistance, we can see it's very clear, 68 cents. The support currently is 45 cents. We are just in that range at the moment. So are we going to come back and test the support? Are we going to attack the resistance? This one really could go either way. Not a trade I'm interested in. I think this one is a hard read. Again, there will be a little bit of a concern of that sort of two peaks that we've potentially got going on here if we are to correct down here now, but we may find support again and then off we go. So it's gonna be, this could just chop in this range for a while. If we headed down to that support around 45, you could probably, look for a long and with a tight stop loss, because if that support breaks, this one could collapse pretty fast. So we don't really want to see a clean break under 45 cents on ADA. As long as we can hold that support, it looks okay. Clean break on ADA at 45 cents, I would probably be getting short personally. I think it's going to go retest the lows or go lower. So decision time ADA, is it going to get out the range? Now, AVAX, this is one I'm short on. Again, speculating possible 5-wave move up and possibly in the 3-wave correction at the moment. It's around about $40.6 time of recording. Again, gonna get bullish on this one if it breaks $62 is going to be the major resistance, or in that region, $62 on AVAX. Above there, looking bullish, should attack new all-time highs. So that could be looking really good. Some people could think that this is possibly setting up a bit of a bull flag. Again, I'm just speculating that we're looking for a 3-wave correction at the moment. However, that may quickly change if we can kind of take out $44 here. So we're way off at the moment. However, it's catching a bit of a bid. Unlike NEAR, which is down 3%, AVAX is just up over 3%. So AVAX catching a bit of a bid on the low time frame live at the moment. So that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm short on AVAX, and yeah, if you want to see more altcoins and updates, I'll probably throw them out tomorrow. It's all about what Bitcoin does at the minute. Bitcoin's just climbed back to $61,000, folks. Again, another reminder, we've got the lifetime membership NFT if you want to come join the channel. Links in the description below. And yeah, come and join us. Catch you again.